And hello, how is everybody doing? Hope you're well. You doing well? Game's all upside down. I just realized that you can rotate the camera all the way around. And also do it sideways, which is going to come in handy, I think. This is a thing I discovered last night that kind of annoyed me. We'll talk about it sometime in the stream today when we get to it. Yeah. Just a bit tired today. Me too. I still haven't slept properly. So who knows how my concentration's going to be today. Should be fun. Before we get rolling proper, thank you ever so much for X-Vols, who subscribed tier 3, by the way. Top tier subscriber. Thank you very much for that. And being subscribed for 41 months in a row on a 41 months. That's 41 months in a row and on a streak. I'm pretty sure X-Vols has been subscribed since I got partnered on Twitch. That's forever, right? That means I've been doing this for 41. How much is 41 months? That's a lot of months. That's many months. You'd think I'd have a bigger audience by now on stream. Oh well, I will continue to stream these niche games instead of going to Fortnite or Call of Duty or whatever the kids are finding popular. What's the auto chess thing that the kids are doing these days? What's that? There's a couple of them. Maybe if I started streaming that, I'd get bigger. Who cares? I just like streaming because it's fun. Fortnite. Ugh, Fortnite, yeah. Decent coffee. 3 years, 5 months. Wow. 3.5 years next month, I guess. Yeesh. It's a long time. I think I'm one of only a handful that long. I think he might be the only one left who has continually subscribed for that long. Like, we got a few regulars that are up around that number. I don't remember saying 40 often last month. But yeah, there'd be, if there is, there'd be you and maybe 2 others who've been subscribed since day 1 subs are open. Eesh. Whew. It's odd to think about that number. It's like back in the YouTube days where I hit, in the earliest days when I hit 3,000 subs, because back in those days the username was BluntNate3000. I went, oh, I hit 3,000 subs. Then I tried to picture 3,000 people in a room at the same time. That's a lot of people. I mean, it's a lot more than that now, but still. When you think about it in those terms, it's crazy. Same thing with 41 months of streaming more or less regularly. I mean, I've missed a few weekends here and there, but usually it's every weekend. Sometimes during the week, but not often. So I've got to do the YouTube thing as well. Nutty! Alright, I'm going to jump straight into the game today because I'm eager to get back here. We're not going to stick around too long waiting for people to show up. So, as you can see here, let's hop out of photo mode and I'll show you proper. Yeah, as you can see here, I spent a bit of time last night fitting out the pyramid. So I got my little station here. I didn't bother making it a room because if you make it a room, people just come into the... If you just make it a space, the NPCs don't bother you as much. So I got all my basic crafty things here, even the stuff I haven't learned to use yet, like this sieve thing, which apparently you can make little cross log corner things, which is cool. Not exactly sure. We'll probably learn about that next, I guess. But I could craft it, so I did. We've got a dye station, and this little thing over here, which is for making paints. I haven't learned to use paints yet. I don't know what that's for. It's all about making dyes and stuff. You can apparently turn some crops into dyes using this, but we haven't learnt about that yet in the story of the game. I've got my little hoodie hammerhead guy over here, my little mascot. Alarm clock next to a little basic straw bed. That's all I need. Spartan little bed. My crafting stations. Got a little poster on the wall of one of my favourite moments so far. Dance party. Got my stack of slimes, which the villagers love. Like every morning there's a stack of hearts right next to this thing. They freaking love the slime stack. I've got my little bell over here, nice and convenient, so I can hit it without jumping. But then I discovered there's a big bronze bell as well. So you can just go... That's the wrong button. And it goes, ong, which is a much more impressive sound. So I put that there. Built a kitchen over here, so I can cook a bunch of stuff up all at once. And the villagers are cooking stuff because I put some of my leftover food in the chest. Let's see what they left behind. Still got some raw ingredients and a bunch of stuff to cook. Coolsies. Also, by accident, I invented spaghetti last night by putting a cabbage with some wheat. I thought, what's cabbage and wheat going to get? Can I cook that together? Because I had some cabbage and wheat. And it turns out it makes spaghetti, which is ridiculous because there's no cabbage at all in spaghetti. At least not the way I make it. Not the way it's traditionally made. I went over to one of the Explorer Island thingies and marked off all the checklists. So now I have infinite wood and infinite cord, I think. Whatever it is. Or dry grass. I think it might be dry grass. Put up another little poster over here as well. Got a couple of toilets here so I can get some night soil for grass seeds. Got a shower here because, you know, I don't want everyone stinking up the place. So basically what I did was just build a bunch of rooms. So I got a dormitory kind of room over here. A little bedside tables. I got books. Well, I missed a couple of books, but most of them have books. Beds and books. So I can go to sleep at night. I got one of those relaxation rooms back here, the massage parlor. And I built quite a nice little pub here too. I'm quite happy with the way the pub came out. My little barrels back here so I can mix drinks. Make coffee. Actually, I made some coffee too. Where's my coffee? So I found coffee beans. I made there's my coffee. I got five black coffees. They do bugger all food. It's only 5% fullness, 15 HP. So it's slightly better at healing than regular food is, which tends to be 10 HP or so. What's the spaghetti actually? I didn't check the spaghetti. I see that's 10 HP, but fullness by 40%. And that's 30 HP for the medicinal herb. Yeah, now I've got coffee. Okonomiyaki that has wheat flour and cabbage in it. I suppose it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, my spaghetti, one of my favourite foods, one of my personal favourite foods, IRL. I was just kind of happy. I don't remember spaghetti being in the first game. If it was, I never made it. Or I don't remember celebrating it, but yeah. And now I'm all about the spaghetti, because not only is it my personal favourite, one of my personal favourite foods, probably my first favourite food that I've ever had. As long as I can remember, I've loved spaghetti. Might have been the first food I picked as a favourite. That, and soon after that, lasagna. Because they're very similar in taste, really. Because they have very, very similar ingredients. They're just prepared slightly differently. I think I like lasagna a bit better than spaghetti. Spaghetti's awesome. I've always loved spaghetti. Kind of surprised me how quickly I got the 3-year mark. Yeah, me too. 3 years just flew by, doesn't it? It feels like, you know, it feels like a year ago I started with the first Minecraft and Pokemon streams. It was Minecraft that was the first one, then soon after Pokemon. Crazy. Crashes stopped on everything but Black Ops. Wait, what? Hang on. Keypad. Did the crashes stopped on everything but Black Ops 4? I have my card. Oh, right. You were talking about the GPU the other day. My card runs anywhere from 85 to 91 degrees Celsius. How bad is that? I mean, it's safe. That's not unusual for a card under full load. It's a bit warmer than I would aim for. My target would normally be sort of 75, 80-ish. But 91 degrees is completely within spec. I'm going to look at your general airflow in your case to help get that heat out of there a bit quicker so it doesn't sort of broil on its own air. Yeah, it's a weird situation you got going on there. Those black coffee can use... Yeah, I don't know whether I can make white coffee yet, or flat white or something. I did bring a cow back with me from one of my island adventures. It's probably around here somewhere. Also, I brought a cat back as well. No idea where the cat is. But I found a cat and a cow on my island, my Explorer Island adventures last night when I was just getting resources and shit. Making sure I had plenty of wood. But yeah, I don't know whether I can milk the cow yet. I haven't figured that out. I did put the chicken in this pen, which has exactly 0 ways out, but somehow the chicken escaped anyway. So, not sure whether he flew out or he just spawned out when I returned to the city or something. But yeah, can't keep a chicken in a box so he doesn't put his eggs everywhere. I killed a cat. Got a saber-toothed cat on one of my island adventures last night as well when I was fulfilling the collectathon list. You know, identify everything on the island to get unlimited wood. And I got a little statue for my troubles. So he's sitting right there. Cool looking little kitty cat. Here's the chicken. The other thing I built last night was over here. I made a little mini oasis. Or started to make a little mini oasis. But then I ran out of grass seeds. We'll finish that up today, I suppose. Just thought it'd be nice. We'll put some deck chairs down there and something. As opposed to the big one we got over there, which is more like a big, sort of small lake, I guess. But yeah, I built a farm over here too. This has been destroyed a few times by monster raids already. I've got to do something about that. But we got a little bit of wheat coming over here. A little bit of cabbage coming over here. 2 coffee plants, because that's all I got. I got a few coffee beans, but I only got 2 coffee seeds. But the villagers are harvesting these, and every now and again I find some more coffee beans in the chest over here. If I can get to the chest. Except I can't, because they're all crowded around it, and I can't get the interface. There we go. Oh, no coffee beans today. Just more cabbage and lettuce. So I can make... I'm good for spaghetti, basically. I can make enough spaghetti to keep myself alive for quite some time, I think. I got my little healing plants there as well. Although I've got plenty of healing stuff, so... I'm not in dire need for that. But aside from any of that, put down a bit more grass, which... I was just about to say, which actually completed a tablet target, making the oasis. I put down enough grass to qualify as an oasis. A little bit miffed that that happened off stream. Didn't intend to do that. Just kind of forgot that was one of the oasis goals and accidentally completed it. There was a bit of dialogue, but nothing very interesting. But I haven't checked off the quest yet, so that's what we're gonna... That'll be the proper story progress. That'll probably trigger the next island, I think. Also, right now I'm drinking a Red's Wicked Apple Beer. Apple beer! I've had plenty of kinds of apple ciders. Of various types and tastes. Pear cider is delicious as well. I really love pear cider. I think I like pear cider better than apple cider. I've never heard of an apple beer. Is that a beer flavored with apple? Or is it apple juice brewed as if it was beer? I'm not even sure how that would work. Sounds good though. Apple and beer together are a good combination. Like I've eaten apple and had beer at the same time. Like a little cheese tasting plate. They often have little slices of apples as palate cleansers, and you drink beer, and it's apple and beer do go well together. So that sounds good. Alright, what was this tablet thing? Kill a bunch of monsters. Another challenge complete. Cracking job, Violet. Would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Oh, I cashed it in a mini medal last night too. I got a moustache and a hat, which I haven't crafted yet. We should take a look at that today as well. Which means I have to create a dressing table. Oh no, did we do a dressing table for the other bedroom? I think we might have. Yeah, we should put the moustache and the slime hat on. Bring up job making your animals. Oh, we made the animals happy. I guess by killing off predators we make animals happy. Best to get spirits up if cows and chickens are in good mood. They'll give you more milk and eggs. Yeah, I can't even find my cow right now, dude. Yeah, make sure you keep the domesticated guests well fed, so you can... Oh, we have to feed them as well. I wonder if the villagers are doing that from the farm. So I haven't fed them anything yet. Incredible work. Although we did get the pet food bowl. Maybe that has something to do with it as well. We should put a couple of those down. That's 10 tablet targets you blasted through now. In recognition of your incredible achievement, allow me to... Oh, we get an upgrade for the trowel. Oh yeah, you might have noticed I did the floor inside the pyramid as well. It's not sand anymore, it's proper wood floor. Did that with the trowel. Trowel's awesome. I'll stick with my hard lemonade myself. I've been craving that last couple of weeks now when you started mentioning it. Just can't afford to buy any right now. I was poor last month. I'm super poor this month. Bung down blocks for brisk building. Right. Now I can use it to not only change blocks from one type to another, but lay down lots of blocks at once. Ooh, it's like a builder's wand in Minecraft. I think we had a tool like that in the previous game, didn't we? I feel like we did. There's 10 more tablet targets to complete, and I'll give you a magic pencil. What does the magic pencil do? I don't like killing the bunnies, but they do drop coltan, which is handy, so... Also, every now and again I go over here and see if there are any slimy hands, so we can get some grass seeds. There's one. That's why I've left this area untouched. I want to grass this over because this is how we get our grass seeds. At least locally. So is anyone much Letterkenny? No idea what that even is. Oh, monsters. I had a bunch of skellies and stuff spawn yesterday and punched a hole right in the side of my friggin' pyramid too. Really pissed me off. I heard tell there's an item, a late game item you can get to stop monsters spawning altogether on this island, so that'll be nice. Anyway, that's catching up. Haven't seen my cow. Let's see if we can do something about this moustache and hat thing I unlocked. Where's clothing? Be in that, wouldn't it? That's your button. No. But all. Oh wait, we don't have to craft them, do we? They're just sort of unlocked as accessories, aren't they? At this thing. Nope. There we go, there's my moustache. Funny, but it's going to make it hard to roleplay. Actually, I kind of like it. Really do kind of like it. Letterkenny's a Canadian show about country life. It's like a mix of Always Sunny meets Trailer Park Boys. Yeah. Haven't watched Always Sunny, haven't watched Trailer Park Boys either. So, probably just not interested in that type of show, I think. I think I'm going to decide against the mustache. I got a hat of some kind too, didn't I? Where's the hats? Ooh, that's not a hat, that's a different hairstyle. Well, that's kind of pretty. I might go with that one for a while. Wavy locks. I was sure he said it. Maybe he said he was going to unlock the hat next. I thought for sure he said I unlocked some sort of slime hat. I guess not. A new hairstyle though. Under the pigtails. We're glowing up. Did I use that phrase correctly, kids? Are we glowing up? Alright, let's go check off this tablet target thingy for making the oasis. And I expect we'll be sent to the next island. Which I'm expecting, or at least anticipating, will be the things like spike traps and there's flame gargoyles and shit like that from the first game, so we can control monsters a bit better. Or perhaps it'll be magic. That's why I called the title of today's stream Traps or Magic, or Magical Traps, or whatever it was. Because we haven't done any magical stuff yet either. So, might be both, might be one or the other, don't know. Violet feels a powerful force emanating from the tablet. Yes, praise me! Praise me, my glorious subjects! Praise me! Is that Violet? Wait, don't tell me you've become a better builder than before. Oh, you're really becoming leaps and bounds. You're really coming on leaps and bounds. See, told you, glow up. And feel the power of creation coursing through the island right now. Before long, this place will be a paradise that the legendary builder of Yo would be proud of. It's great news. My power of restoration will be... Oh, he's hearing voices again. Look out. Oh, Christ, another one of these long things. My lord and master, hear me. And then wait 72 seconds. What ails you, mighty Maroth? Does something cause you pain? Come on now. Urgh, you again. Can't you just leave me alone? Leave me alone! Who's excited for the new, Watchmen TV series. Got a new trailer out of Comic-Con. See it? As the world fills with the power of creation, your appetite for destruction grows. I wish you could tap past this. I really do. Lies! It's all lies! Get it? Something's happening to me. Rog! Got Super Saiyan 2! The day that you will lead this world to its salvation, it draws ever closer. Come on. First, you must understand the truth. You must know your own nature. Come on! Get on with it! You must become the god you are. My god, it just sucks all the tension out when it takes that long, doesn't it? Are you alright, Mouth? Is something the matter? Pant, it's nothing. I'm fine. You look more than fine to me. You know you nearly set yourself on fire before. Well, I think I saw your muscles bulging a bit bigger. Get in. Even better for keeping the monsters away from me. You will keep them away from me, won't you? Promise me you won't let them touch me. Right. Well, I think it's time to head back to the temple. If you ever need me, you know where I am. Am I not being sent away yet? As for Crumbledonians, Violet, I reckon we're gonna stick around here. We're quite taken by the place. But don't worry, we ain't gonna ask no more favors of you. You're free to build whatever you want, wherever you want. That said, it'd be nice to have a pub for me. I already built the pub, dude. Of course, if you'd rather be settled somewhere else, that's fine too. Use your residence register. Yep. Ready? Once you've had your fill of building down here, go and have a word with the area hermit. He might have some ideas about your next destination. Assortment of optional targets materialized in the tablet. I want to go with you. I want to consult with him about how we might go about defending Lulu. There we go, the defense stuff. I knew it. Alright, then we'll all go. When you're ready, Violet, let's head up there and have a word with the hermit. With lots of different rooms. Done! Completed that before it even triggered. Okay. Another challenge complete. Cracking job. Look at that. It's a mini medal. Violet acquires a mini medal. Smashing work, Violet. Now that you've made so many different rooms, you should start to get a feeling of ambience of the rooms you make. You what? The amount of gratitude a person leaves when they use a room depends on its ambience. Try mixing things up and see what works best. There's 9 more tablet targets to complete, and I'll give you my magic pencil. Your eyes have been opened to a room's ambience. There are 6 different kinds of total. So experiment with furniture and colour combinations and see your room change. Oh, neat. Seems fun. Late game fun, but fun. Alright, what else we got? Lots of different rooms. Okay, we got about 8 different rooms to go. Rooms are different ambiences. We can fiddle with that. I don't know what that thing is, but I've done some of it already. Might have something to do with the farm. But a room somewhere down low. Underground. Build a hotel. Build a very fancy room. Whatever that is, I've done about half of it. Same with that. Sell something. Oh, right, we got to put more stuff in the shop. We did that 100 times, apparently. Oh, a changing room. We can do that. Animal house. Naughty nightlight. What's that? Lots of different food. Find more residents. Go on. Alright, let's go see what the hairy hermit has to say for himself. Pyramid is impressive, and the oasis is ostentatious. You've outdone yourself this time. Can't wait to see what wondrous works you'll build next. What Ludotepi needs right now is defenses. Argon's forces could attack without warning. Not only that, we need more people, trained soldiers, who can help us fight back against these monsters. Well then, it sounds like it's time to press on to a new island. Find some warriors who really know they are built from their tip. Giggity giggity goo. New island? Have you got a place in mind? It's a land of never-ending war, a forbidden place where no outsider dares set foot. Moonbrook. Not as an opposing name as I was expecting. You mean the Moonbrook? Hasn't the place been abandoned since the castle was sacked? How could there still be a war going on there? It doesn't matter. Any island with a never-ending war raging sounds like just my kind of place. I'd rather not send you whippersnappers to such a dangerous land, but I don't know if anywhere else you'll find the fighters you need. If you're still willing to risk life and limb to go there, have a word with the captain. On the dock of the bay. Alright then. So I saw this morning Digital Foundry did one of their breakdown and comparisons of this game. A little more in depth than the one I did, because they've got better tools. So apparently, pretty much all of the frame rate issues that people have been complaining about this game, they only happen in that game with the user-built stuff, the community stuff, where the people go nuts. Apparently on the Switch it can drop down to as little as 7 frames a second on the extremely complex builds. Even the PlayStation has trouble with those, apparently. PlayStation Pro at that. Ahoy there, Val. It's funny you should wash up here now. I have some fish information for you. Pertaining to a new island. New island? Maybe it's Moonbrook. I don't know the name, but she's a big one. Real lunker. Could be the island's inhabited with folk, no less. Human folk. A little flying fish told me it's home to a military general who's as fierce as she is beautiful. And a master swordsman whose blood is hot enough to boil a blizzard. And the problem is, some bad juju about that island. And we pirates, we sailors, are a supercilious bunch. I'd rather not get within squidding distance of the place. If you insist on going, I'll ferry you there. Reluctantly, of course. Come and find me when you're ready to leave, and I'll cast milk at this arbor lane for you. Alright, let's do it. Do it! Oh, I forgot about the icy eddies! When you travel between the islands, you save data. Well, let's go. Let's go! I sworn you, this vessel ain't built for chugging cargo. Yeah. Leave my ship behind. Leave my spaghetti behind. Fine. You're about to set sail for Moonbrook, aren't you? Well, you won't have to worry about being attacked by the children of Argon. They had their wicked way in the place long ago. Perhaps you might meet the princess. Goodness knows what the hairy hermit meant when he said there was a land of never-ending war. I'm sure he's wrong about that. At least, I sure hope he is. Worry not, Valence. Our island is in safe hands, and so is Lulu. I will care for her as though she were my own daughter. I'd really rather you didn't. Don't want people to start thinking we're related. By the way, are you alright, Marth? You looked a little weaky when that stone tablet started glowing earlier. What are you talking about? Fine. Made of sterner stuff than you weaklings, that's for sure. Alright, but be careful you two if things get dangerous. I want both of you to come back here right away. And you'll be just fine. Still, come back soon, eh? Wait to meet the new mate you bring back with you. All aboard! We should check the mail, too. Haven't checked any mail in a while. Looks like there's a letter. Damn it, my connection crept out of me just before you went to see the hermit. What did I miss? No, nothing important. Just dialogue about how there's this place called Moonbrook and it's a place of eternal war, and that's where I might find some general and some sword fighters to help me defend my shit. Unpredictable stuff. Maybe nothing more than illusion, ready to shatter in any moment, but there are still things that I believe in. Whoops, I missed the first bit of that. Like the power of the humans and the power of creation. The text was on screen for you guys. I'm sure you had time to read it, right? Apparently Dauntless got an update this morning as well. The field of view slider is going to work now, so that'll be nice. There's a few other bits and pieces in the patch notes that are bugs I've been running into kind of regularly. Nothing terribly game breaking, but some annoying shit's been fixed, so that's nice. 0.9.1, I think now, crawling ever closer to the 1.0. Morning, Nero. How you doing? Long load time on this one. It's pretty. Moonrock, the land of ceaseless strife. So, this is the island the hero hermit told us about, a forbidden place where no human dares to set foot. I'll stay here and see to the ship's crow's nest needs swabbing and the mizzenmast needs mizzening. When you want to head back to the Isle of Awakening, just say the word. Alright, coward. Alright. Let's see what all this fluffy white stuff. The way the hermit talked about this place, I thought the ground would be Ooh, mighty Malroth, master of destruction. Just watching Clint LGR's video going over the PC June. Ah, yes, I watched that myself. I'll get to it in a second. This island abounds with death and devastation, the perfect place for you to realize your true potential. Yeah, I watched that literally before I started streaming. Like half an hour before I started streaming today, that video. I don't remember the last time I saw a PC Junior in the wild. I think my high school had one, but it wasn't used. It was just sort of sitting in a corner of the computer room. I await your awakening with bated breath. I wonder what the origin of the term bated breath comes from. Breath that smells like bait doesn't sound particularly pleasant. That voice again. Who is it? What do they want? By Jove. By Jove? Who's by Joving? By Jove! What in the world have we here then? I'm going to do all these guys with posh accents, I think. Hello. It's not normal for humans to pay a visit to these parts. If you're an ally of the monsters, I suggest you leave now before I drive you out by force. How about you? Arath brings out his big fucking axe. Yeah, try it, mate. Just try it. There you. Judging by your vacant expression, it would seem you haven't the slyness for that matter of subterfuge. Perhaps you're not in league with the enemy after all. Then, what in the world brings you to a place like this? Yeah. I say, a builder! You've come here seeking willing warriors to help you fight the children of Hargon? Builder? Could it be the legends are true? Could you be the builder who will bring balance back to Moonbrook? Some Star Wars vibes here. Perfect balance. There's two of us left. Well met, milady. You are captain of the Moonbrook Brigade Guards at your service. That'll work. My good lady, I require your aid. Follow me. Prithee. I think I chose the right accent to go. Come, we march now. Oh, I'm in a hole. I'm in the water. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Here we go. What's this? Who has to collect it? Ooh, cotton. Excellent. I'll give some of that healing herb up there as well, please. that. Who knows how much of this is going to come in handy. Like one of those levels in a video game where you walk into a room and there's just a whole bunch of healing items and food and stuff, and you go, well, alright. Something bad's about to happen. The spider sense is tingling. We're going to need to grab some stone on the way as well. Alright. Ooh! Royalty! I say! Warwick, my boy, you have returned. And with the strangers in town, no less. Don't tell me you've managed to rally new recruits to our cause. It's the other way around, I was hoping. Your Majesty, Lord Jerome, glad news. This young lady is a long-awaited builder, emissary of annihilation who will lead us to victory on the battlefield. What? This is not some low japery, is it? You speak the truth? Do not be deceived, Your Majesty. Come now, we are to believe this dull-eyed simpleton will lead us to glory. Ugh, how much longer must we hide here like rats, with nothing more than to take the fight to the enemy, but we are powerless to do so. Who's the emissary of annihilation? And who is the enemy that we're talking about? Help! Who's help? Of course, hold on. Anissa, help us in hand. Well, my gal, if you truly are a builder, I have a favor to ask. Nay, an official commandment from the King of Moonbrook. What is it? What will you ask me, my liege? The mighty warrior you see stricken before you is Anissa, General of the Moonbrook Brigade of Guards. She faced a potential fiend in battle. Potential. Not a word I'm familiar with. Now shall I racked with poison. Oh, good thing I picked up those healing herbs. And mushrooms. If you are who you claim, you should have no difficulty in making a dose of antidotal herb to cure her of this corruption. Yes? Medicinal leaves and frog stools are the stuff of an apothecary's pot can be found hereabouts. I prithee prepare a dose of antidotal herb and deliver it to me. Okay. You got it, big guy? We should have made some standard healing as well. I still have one left. Just in case. So we're going to forge ladders, doors. What up, big dude? Oh, good gracious. A dose of antidotal herb. And there is no doubt about it. You are a builder after all. Well, give it to me, I prithee. Yip, yip. Yip, yip, yip. 1,000 thanks, young builder. With this, Anissa will live to fight another day. Many more after that. Yep, just throw it at a bum. That'll work. It's a ballistic suppository. That's fine. Thanks again. Ballistic suppository. Good gracious. Can you imagine? You are a kind soul and brave one too, to think so brazenly of creating with no fear of the divine judgment of your unholy actions, man. Gah. Such is the life of a builder, I suppose. My people are true followers of the children of Hagar. We would never dream of embarking on such a sinful course. Don't tell me you lot have fallen in for that rubbish too. If we're on the same side as the cult, then who exactly are you fighting against? Oh, she has hair like mine. Fill her purple. Her eyes are blue and mine are green. Anissa, my dear girl, how good it is to see you well again. All thanks to you, Your Majesty. Had you not cured me with that antidotal herb, I fear I would have perished. But where in the world did you find it? And who are you, pray tell? I'm your long-lost sister, apparently. Twinsies! You made the medicine, did you? It seems I owe you my life, builder. When those accursed monsters tore down the castle walls and took residence in the ruins, I thought the fight was over. I did not dare to dream that a builder would soon appear, the emissary of annihilation sent to us by Holy Hargon himself. Indeed, thanks to you, our fight, is not over yet. But our position is still weak. We must reclaim our seat of power, the throne room of Moonbrook Castle. Come along then, varlets. You and Maroth follow me. We're going to storm the castle and give those usurpers a jolly good licking. Ew. I know you'd love to join us, Anissa, but I think it's best you stay here and recover your strength, as she lead our 2 new recruits to battle. The monsters have claimed the castle are no feeble foe, as she makes some medicinal herb from the medicinal plant. Come, Bullet! Maroth, let's go and give those rotters what for. Definitely should have made more. Let's see if it's spawned back yet. I don't think it's been long enough, but worth a look. Doesn't seem like it has spawned back yet. Alright. Might be some more else. More else? Might be some more elsewhere nearby. Zoom out. Yep. Make do with what we got. Bat on the throne? I don't think so. Come here, Dracky-Bat. Is this supposed to be your castle? Looks like a pile of old stones to me. Indeed, this was once a great fortress, but alas, the monsters have reduced it to ruins. Oh, there's my bell. Okay, so this is where I'm rebuilding I'm literally rebuilding the castle for this quest. Nice. Indeed, it was once a great fortress, but alas, the monsters have reduced it to ruins. What's eating you, Violet? What? You knew Moonbrook had been destroyed, but you thought it had already been rebuilt by the princess. Princess? Where did you get that idea? Huh? Enough with the daydreams, Violet. We've got some monsters to mash. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm in a hole. Scree, now that those pesky humans anymore, I've got the whole past to myself. Not doing that. Human, I thought we wiped you out already. Everyone over here. We've got Thumb Stragglev. Finish off. Oh! We've been ambushed! Oh, we've been ambushed in a big way. Need room. Oh shit. Oh, he dives. Oh, ow. Come on. Stun lock me, you bitch. How dare you. Bloody hell, it's hard to fight. Close quarters. It's crowded. Oops. Let's see if we can take this a bit more strategically. Yep. There we go. Not bad. Zerothian, hello there. I yield, honestly, you humans are too much stubborn. You may have beaten me, but our army got the place surrounded. You'll never win this war. You're fighting just like the Children of Hargon taught you. Let death and destruction reign here forevermore. Such is Moonbrook's destiny. Dramatic death. Moonbrook Castle is ours once more. 3 cheers for Violet and Maroth. Hip hip! High five. High five? No, no high five. No offense, Bluey. I don't think taking control of this rubble is really worth celebrating. That's as may be. But I say, you two, where did you get such dashed powerful weapons? Build them yourself, did you, Violet? As a matter of fact, build a dragon. Sinful skills of yours may come in very useful indeed. Whose side are you on anyway? With the Children of Hargon and some of the monsters, then why are you... Bravo, soldiers! King. King. You have banished that beastly brother, and the castle is back in the hands of its rightful owner. We owe you and Marath a debt of gratitude, Violet. Our fight may yet rage forevermore, just as Hargon wills it. These guys are weird. Maybe to explain. We of Midbrook understand that it is our duty, nay, our destiny, to continue the fight, just as the children of Hargon decree. You're fighting with the children of Hargon because the children of Hargon told you to. Why would you believe that rubbish? Good question. Why would we not? As we find ourselves at the brink of defeat, the emissary of annihilation has come to deliver us, just as the prophecy said she would. And lo, a builder shall be sent to these shores to build of us profane creations, that Hargon's most loyal children might tear these foul affronts asunder. No act better embodies his teaching than war. No sin more cardinal than ending the fighting. Whether in victory or defeat, it is our fate to fight forever and ever. But Elisa, with Violet and Marath at our side, we might just be able to win. We can escape this bally old fate. Are you serious? You would defy the children's teachings? Gadzooks, Warwick. Never in all my years have heard such poppycock. As Knights of Moonbrook, it is our sworn duty to keep the war raging, not end it. Violet, you said you were looking for fighters to join your cause, yes? Well, I know of one end of a sword from the other, and the second this war is over, I'll come with you. That's why I need your help. To defeat the Jord of Hargon at this end of the war. Are you with me? Sure, let's do it. Oh, thank you so much, Violet. I don't want to die in this blasted battle, and with your aid, I dare say I shan't. Why'd you teleport up there? What's up? Come down. Are you down there? Violet, was it? I thank you for risking all to help us win back the throne. But allow me to be blunt. Hey! It's my word. Neither I nor Lord Jerome nor His Majesty have any intention of winning this war. We are, and we remain, faithful servants of destruction. That being said, there is little destruction we can wreak in our current sorry state. We do need your help. Our first priority is to rebuild this castle. We need a defensive position to muster our forces and push back the enemy. Out of the castle is the throne room. Here, take these sections of castle wall and build a barricade across the opening. Alright. Don't forget, the wall must be at least 2 blocks high. The refortification begin. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Witness my immense power. Yes. I'm majestic. Literally majestic. Because it's a throne room, you see. That's clever wordplay. I want my props for the clever wordplay. It's majestic. It's a throne room. Nothing? Just tumbleweeds in chat? Fine. Philistines. Impressive work, builder. Our first fully fledged fortification is complete. Call this a fortification. Violet could make 1,000,000 rooms like this with her eyes closed. You underestimate the strategic strength of a sound fortification, Marath. When constructed correctly, the walls built from castle wall blocks are nigh unbreakable. The more we repair the castle with stout castle wall blocks, the more we shall be spared the monsters' meddling, and the better we may prepare for our counterattack. From this throne room, let us expand our fortifications and begin the fight back. Anissa and I trained together, but I could never match her when it came to strategy. If you're here to learn about battle, you could do a jolly good deal worse than to learn from her. She says she has no interest in winning this war, but just wait until she sees all the incredible creations only a builder can bring forth. She may change her tune yet. In any case, I must offer you my own thanks for fortifying the throne room. Here, my dear. A boon! Healing leaves. What's these? I suspect these royal children of Hargon will be a royal pain. See, I laugh at your puns. Least you could do is laugh at mine. Actually, mine wasn't really a pun, it was just clever. Still though. Give me my fucking props, you people. Hold on. I can sense something. Oh wow, another battle already?
Yep.
Came out quick. Would like to find a crafting station. There's one. Some of this stuff cooked up. Those these. Let's get ourselves sorted here. Doop, 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 doop. Cool. Actually. So yeah, these ones looks like they always drop cotton. Oh, this is it. It's armor. Oh, drops iron when you break it up. That's cool. I'm gonna do some herbs in here. Grab those while we have the opportunity. Oh, there's a forge. Nice. Yeah, top down is the way to do this castle. Oh, there's a toilet! A proper toilet, not just a pot. Hooray! Finally, the evolution of technology has provided us with a proper toilet. I am Iron Man. Yes, I can. Oh yeah, who's ready for Avengers Endgame to release on home video? In what? 3 days? 3 or 4 days? When does it launch? I'm so hungry to watch that again. I only did manage to see it the once in theaters. Okay, nothing in there. Alright, let's cue up the healing thing. I smell monsters, Violet. Lots of them. And they're headed this way. We've only just got here and the monsters are already launching a massive attack against us. This island really is a war zone. Are you all fixed to fight them off, Violet? Sure. Your Majesty, please remain in the throne room. Thanks to Violet's repairs, it's the safest place in the castle. Monsters cannot breach these walls. There is a door. Everyone ready? And let's mess these monsters up. Diddly 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 diddly. Alright. Yeah. So monsters can't use the door. I was wondering about that. I mean, no monsters have been able to use the door yet, but you never know. Oh, he just tracks you. Alright, so get behind something when they do the charge. That's the secret to those guys. Look out. Oh, we got him. Ah. Wanted to get that last hit in. Victory! Yes. Looks like the monsters around here have got a bit of backbone. Might get into place. Let's show her that, Marath. And Violet. Your repairs protected His Majesty wonderfully well. Yeah, but you're right about those monsters not being able to get through these walls. I guess you know what you're talking about. Indeed. While the fortifications may currently only enclose the throne room, we now have a safe base from which to expand our territory. Our next goal should be to gradually repair the rest of the ruined rooms with castle wall blocks and expand our sphere of influence. However, the monsters' military might is unparalleled. The very best we can hope for is to hold their forces back and stave off defeat. Do not stand in your way, Violet, nor Maros, but believe me when I say this is not a war that we can win. As long as I live, I shall fight. This is what the children of Harkon have taught me. This is my heartfelt conviction. I've come over all a bit, oh shit, what's his name? World War II, fat guy, British Prime Minister. We'll never surrender. What the fuck is, why is my brain forgetting names? Nouns, forever escaping me. Famous guy. Was even in Doctor Who. Jordan of Argonne have got us completely surrounded. Breaking this siege will not be easy. Churchill! Thank you, for fuck's sake. Churchill. I went over, came over all a bit. Churchill! He's very iconic. Patter. Yes. How could I forget Churchill's name, for crying out loud? Come on. Got backs to the wall, have they? Doesn't feel like it. Is their army really that strong? Well, why don't you go and have a look, so you can see for yourself. It's about time we scouted out the enemy's possessions. Yeah. Very well, Warwick. I'd like you to take these two form a reconnaissance party. I love the word reconnaissance. Always have. Reconnaissance, recognizance, recon. Just a cool sounding word, isn't it? A mountain to the southeast should afford you a good view of their forces. Ooh, spruce trees. And be sneaky about it. You wouldn't stand a chance in a direct confrontation with your entire army. Roger that. Follow me, you two. And be quiet as mice. What kind of mouse? Squeaker, squeaker, squeak. Damn it, camera. Seriously. I think I'm going to finally sit down tonight and start designing some new... I mean, I've been talking about it for ages, but design some new emoticons, including a damn it camera emoticon. Now, what do we got? Little bony boys, some dratty baddies. Those guys with the big purple heads, or orange heads, I should say. Can't recognize what they are from here. More dratties. More skelly wellies. Oh, big ogre over there. Man, it is a significant force, isn't it? We're desperately outnumbered. So this is the lookout, is it? Look, Valet. Over there! There we go, we can zoom in. I think those orange-haired guys are some form of zombie. So that's the monster's army, the one that has you besieged. There we go, there's a good look at him. I don't recognize them. They got Goku hair and chain chomp faces with zombie bodies. I don't remember those from the first Dragon Quest Builders game. Are they an existing Dragon Quest enemy that we haven't seen yet? Because I haven't played any other Dragon Quest games yet, so... I'm going to call them Green Gokus. Or Churchill. The Churchills, that's it. Scouty skeletons defeated by pesky humans. Rumors must be true. Builder comes to island. Grr, grr, grr. This is not good news. This means war not over yet. Oh no, this is good news. More fun, fighty times ahead. Break down their barricades. Beat them back and blue. Let them live. Fun fighting forever and ever. Looks like a heat miser from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't even remember what they look like. Literally haven't seen that movie since I was like 7. You are talking about the stop-motion animated one, right? I know it plays like every year in the US on TV. According to sitcoms it does anyway. But I've never actually seen it on TV in Australia, I think. Saw it on video once. Satisfied, Marath? The fiends will stop at nothing to see us suffer. This is their only advance guard. Anissa may have a point. Don't get me started on that whinging windbag. You can take her heartfelt conviction and stick it where the sun don't shine. It seems impossible, but he is getting crankier, isn't he? What is a conviction anyway? Well, whatever. We'd better get back to the castle. That troll seemed pretty keen to get the party started. Right, let's head back home and prepare for the party, so to speak. I wonder if I could glide back safely from here. Fuck all y'all! Also looks cool from the outside. Just float down on the king. Impress him with our skills. Shabby throne room, apparently. It has fanciness of 1.5, we'll call it. A little under 1.5. Cool ambience. Ambiance. Now, the Mazda Brothers have a sequel special. My sister has it on DVD. Really? Ah, I see you're back from your little scouting expedition. As you've now seen for yourself, the monsters have us completely blockaded. We can't simply walk out in front of the door whenever the fancy strikes us. At this stage, our best, I dare say our only course of action, is to gather what resources we can and use them to fortify our position. And we must be swift. It would seem the fiends are preparing to sally against us forthwith. Alright, comes next. Warwick. There is still much work to be done on the castle. At present, only the throne room is fortified. Let us begin here and expand outwards. First things first, I think it best that you move all the crafting stations you require into the throne room. What the devil? You intend to turn my royal reception into a grubby workroom? But I never. I fear we have no choice, Your Majesty. We cannot effectively protect the builder if she works out in the open. All the rotten. So be it. Do as you will. How about it? You should find a stone workbench, a forge, and an anvil, and a bonfire hereabouts. Be a sport and bring them. Keep your wits about you. The monsters could strike at any moment. Alrighty. Well, we already found those. Oop. Alright. Yoink. Look out, Violet! We've got company. Yeah, I heard the trumpets, dude. It's fine. Go bash their heads in. I'm gonna go put this down. You two alright? By George! Never expected the monsters to strike so soon. It's like that bally troll said. We're going to keep attacking wave after wave and forevermore. Don't let them distract you from the task at hand, Violet. We'll hold them back. You grab the workstations. Find the stone workbench, the forge, the anvil, and the bonfire. Take them to the safety of the throne room. Yeah. Alright, well, go ahead and mark that there. Zero. Nope. Ouch. We'll put that right there. Interesting. Stop it. Stop it. NPCs always get in my way when I want to switch out my tools. Just a little bit infuriating. Get away from the door, please. Alright, where the hell is the... There it is. Lost it for a second there. Anvil. Up that corner here, I think. Yeah. Circumnavigate the monsters a little bit. Oh, he's after me. Help me, Jibbus. expert skills. Look at me dodge and weave. What was the button to rotate again? There we go. It's facing forward. Stop it. There we are. Right there. Ta-da! Is that it? What did I forget? Oh, no, that was it. Alright, let's finish off the monsters. Oh, I'm in trouble. Any more? What else you got? Bitches! Oh! Actually destroyed little snow caps when you jump on them. Oh, terrible frame lag there. What was that about? Oh, bloody hell, they're still coming. Wow. Just going to be the whole session. Just nothing but constant attacks. Trying to get shit done. Is that going to be fun or annoying? I don't know. I'm going to destroy the rest of the snow, though. Go away, snow. Go away. Go away. Go away. There we are. Capital Black Violet. Now the crafting station is secure, the round rebuilding work can begin in earnest. Ah. Alas, those skeletons have us surrounded. With their watchful sockets ever fixed upon us, it may prove difficult to leave the castle grounds. But leave we must. We shall have to step outside at some point, if only to gather the many materials needed to rebuild our defenses. What we have here, ruins and rocks. The best approach may... excuse me. The best approach... excuse me again. The best approach may be to simply slip from the castle swiftly and stealthily, gather what resources we can, then hurry back before we're discovered. Alright, Violet. You focus on building and gathering materials, and I'll smash any monster that gets in our way. Gatherer and Hunter, eh? Seems like you two make a good team. Allow me to join the team too, Mouth, and I shall follow your footsteps and keep the fiends at bay, so you can focus on the fortifications. Ooh, a few warriors. Godzooks, Builder. I don't know why you came to this accursed island, but ever since you arrived, the monsters have grown ever more fierce. I'm sure young Warwick has told you already, but you mustn't waste your precious time trying to fight them all off. Just ignore them. They'll go away eventually. Be far better served by retreating to within the fortifications. We shall join you there once the beastly beasts are beasted. Speaking of beasts, you have the most beastly hunger. You don't happen to have anything to eat, do you? You know what they say about armies and what they march on? You may not do much marching, but it's high time I had some munching. We have a potato patch, but the bally thing's jolly well snowed over. And for the life of me, I can't remember which one of these piles is under. You got sport and dig up a potato and roast it with that bonfire for me, would you? Alright. Potato patch, you say? Oh, looks like we got a quest marker. That makes it easy. Really? Is it deeper? It's deeper. Like, push it. Little help. Yep. Last way. Last way doesn't work. That was smooth as tough. Bugger off! Oh shit. Zoop. Alright. Let's seems tidy enough. Do you think? Potato. 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 Dukas, thank you for the host. Also, hello, Dukas. Potato, potato. I wonder if we need to leave the bonfire there. Keep the plants warm and the snow away. Be helpful having a second fire to cook stuff on. We'll leave it there for now. Alright, bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Potato, potato, potato. That cooks slowly. I don't think I have any coal yet, do I? Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, I guess the skellies drop coal, don't they? Let's get some of this cooking. Guess we need it. Alright. Can I craft a bed? Sure can. Fancy bed at that. I was expecting a straw bed. Alright. I'll just plop that down there. I can't sleep on it. Oh, okay, someone stole my bed. Collect. Liver. Yes, I know. Goodness gracious me, is that a freshly baked potato in your pocket? No, I'm just pleased to see you. Oh. Gosh, it smells incredible. Hurry up and hand it over. Oh, it looks good too. It's a tasty looking icon. I just had a Pavlovian reaction right there. My mouth just filled with saliva. I haven't had a jacket potato in ages. In fact, I don't think I've had a baked potato since before I started the keto in February. I mean, I've had chips and stuff since I came off the keto. Fries and chips and stuff. So I've had potato. I just haven't had baked potato since then. That's what I could live off this month. Potatoes are nice and cheap. I'll just make baked potatoes. Potatoes and rice. There we go. That's my next month of food sorted. Finally started watching Dragon Ball Z again after stopping a year and a half ago, right after Krillin, Gohan, and Bulma leave to go into space. Ah. Really stupid over the top 90s, I love it. Yeah. The anti-keto diet? Yeah, just potatoes and rice. The exact opposite of a keto diet. Let's see how much weight I put on. Absolutely delicious, soft and fluffy and rich with the aroma. Very much like yourself. I speak to your softness, of course, not your musk. Do not blame yourself. Your whole generation is weak, not just you. Fuck you, old man. Many more soldiers than this survived the monster's assault. They let the cowardice get the better of them. They fled the castle to save their skins. I've been fighting for 50 years now. That's all I know. So do not let me catch you trying to end this war. It's all too rare thing to find one's meaning in life. I prithee, builder, do not take that away from me. He makes a point. Ah, but I forget myself. You have done me a great service. I must be justly rewarded. Pray. Take these with my thanks. May they serve you well. Sweet. Can I make another campfire yet? No, not talk. Get off my crafting table so I can use it. Son of a bitch. Oh, I can... Yeah, just need to find the slimes. Apparently we got 2 from somewhere. Where did I get the oil from? Get out of my bed. Get out of my bed. Get out of my fucking bed! Son of a bitch! Get off my bed so I can use it! Unbelievable. I cannot get to my bed. I wonder if I can pick it up while he's in it. Yoink! I can't place it there? Why not? Oh, there's wood there. What about here? How I can get to it? Got to put them through. Super Saiyan 3 transformation is incredible. Ah, wait till they discover the flaws in the Super Saiyan 3. Toto Sprout. Sticking the Switchy shop. Doom. Yeah, Doom 2 and Doom 3 all sort of stealth launched overnight on the Switch and a few other platforms. Trouble is, apparently I've been reading that you have to log into Bethesda.net to even play them, and you have to be online to play them. So even though they existed before Always Online games existed, they've made them Always Online games, so you can't play it on your Switch portably, effectively, basically. I could be wrong about that, but that seems to be a complaint I've seen again and again and again this morning. Which is dumb, but very, very Bethesda still. You don't have to be Always Online? Okay, so there were people just overreacting to that. Got the wrong end of the stick? Right. But you do have to log into Bethesda, don't you? There's no way to skip past that? Yeah. Figured it would be pretty friggin' dumb if you always had to be online just to play those games, because they don't have an online component. Oh, if you're online, you have to log in. That's interesting. Is that a, achievement tracking thing, I suppose? Does Bethesda have their own achievement stuff, don't they? DRM. I mean, consoles have their own DRM built into them, so I don't even know what that would be about. But you never do know with Bethesda. Make some great games, but kind of dicks. Anyway, I've seen a lot of people complain about it, so I wonder if it'll be patched out or something. It really doesn't need to be there for those games. It just doesn't. What's she got laying around here? Nope. Protect me! I said protect me! You're doing a shit job of protecting me. Oh shit. Hi, rocks! Doesn't seem like there's much else sitting around this castle. Guess we have to craft everything else from here on in. Let's hoping for an extra few campfires. I wonder if the Drakis were the one that dropped the oil. I'd really like to be able to cook more than one bit of food at a single time. I kind of don't want to steal the campfire that's near the food, just in case it is required for that stuff to keep growing. Kind of worried Bethesda won't have funding to make Elder Scrolls. Bethesda's doing fine on money, trust me. 365 to 268 megabyte for Doom. That's huge for Doom. Why is it so big? 8.8 gigabytes for Doom 3. That's ridiculous. No, the original Doom game fit on what? 3 floppy disks? So it was like 5 megabytes or something, I think. The shareware version came on 1 floppy disk. Why is it so huge? I guess they might have upraised the textures or something. Uncompressed music probably takes up a bit of space. You know, that sort of stuff. I don't know. Anyway, we've got all our potatoes cooked up now, so we're good for that. Let's make the rest of our dealers. Oops, damn it. Okay, I'll do it one at a time. It's fine. Don't need an extra forge at this stage. Torches. I don't know if we need torches. I think we'll save our resources, everything else for now. Do we have room to plant this? Maybe we do. Oh, is one already there? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so monsters come pouring out whenever we leave the throne room, basically. That away, put that away, put that away. That away. Organise that. Okay, bit of food, bit of healing. We're good. Let's see what's next. Violet! I would enlist your aid in a certain manner. We are all wearied from battle and require a place to rest. I ask you to build us each a bed and place them within oh, I already did that once, so that's cool. Oh, it's not enough you make a workshop in my throne room. Now it's to serve you as barracks too. Please have patience, your majesty. For the moment, this is our one place of safety. Should we sleep in the open, we may never wake up. Rumph. Very well, General. Until the bedchambers are rebuilt, I shall endure it. What was this? And it is settled. You need wood, which I've got infinite of, thanks to the island thing. Hurry up, build simple beds, yes. Right. Build. How many? How many did she say? 6. Built 1 already. Does that include mine? Boink. Six off. 1 for me out in the world, just in case. Jolly good! Now we have enough beds for each of us to rest and recuperate after battle. And if any of us is foolish enough to fall in the field, laying them down in a bed will soon bring them back to their senses. We of Moonbrook Brigade of Guards shall handle the fighting. If you would be so good as to come to the aid of our wounded. Right, so it's my job to drag the victims back. Gadzooks, first you turn the throne room into a workshop, and now barracks. Have you no respect for His Majesty? Come now, Jerome. At first I too was a little perturbed by it, but needs must. But one room will not satisfy our needs for long. We must begin to expand our fortifications. And we need more soldiers to boot. Ours is a noble cause. What the devil do we need to do to rally good men and women to it? What's that? Tried using the builder's bell? Do you mean that bell over there? It's been as long as I can remember, but I haven't the foggiest what it's for. Are you seriously saying that rusty old thing might have magical powers? OSD roofs eventually? Yeah, I only bother about roofs on the houses once we reach endgame. Because the first game I built roofs and then we sort of left the island behind and it was like, eh. So once we get to endgame, I'll be spending more time on making the builds look pretty and cool and put roofs on and everything. But at the moment, it's easier to play without the roofs because you can see inside easier. Builder's Bell seems to have lost all of its power. Ooh. So, you say that when you strike that bell, people will be drawn to its sound from miles around, be inspired by the power of building? That sounds just the ticket. Cannot risk letting people into the maws of the monsters. We must fortify the immediate area first. In fact, perhaps it would be wise for you to draw upon the plans for draw up a plan for the fortifications before you begin. Good time. Oh yeah, the roofs would help keep the snow away, but the snow isn't bothering me yet. But it may do. Well, it draws out a bell room blueprint. Castle wall, wooden door. By Jove! This is one of your builder's blueprints. I've heard tales of such things. Well, this certainly speed up the process. Now, no doubt you'll require a few more sections of castle wall to fully fortify the area. Well, there's a pile over there that's no longer serving any purpose. Feel free to knock it all down and pick up the pieces. Over where exactly? Aha. Right in the monster's path, I see. How many blocks will you need to complete the blueprint? 6, was it? What's left of that wall should be more than suffice. But what to do about the skeleton soldiers? That place is unprotected, and a castle wall blocks are barely tough. It will take time to collect them. What we really need is another experienced soldier to help us protect you. What are you looking at me for? Well, you said you're an experienced soldier, didn't you? Anisha's more than capable of protecting His Majesty on her own. Join us, Lord Jerome. You and Maroth and I will stay with Violet and ensure her safety. Why, you impertinent wretches! You would make an old man risk life and limb to protect his builder and a blasphemous deeds. Much obliged. Pretty Violet. Gather what pieces of the castle wall you need, and then build the blueprint. Alright. Alright then. Where's that stack? Was it this stack? What stack was it? Does it even matter? Seriously, what was that obvious stack? I don't see the shape of it anywhere. Must have been this. Help me! Oh, frame rate's just ka-chunked. The auto dropped out for some reason too. Not of approval. Ooh. Ooh. New weapon time? Steel broadsword. A weighty weapon with a sharp steel blade. Plus 64 attack. Well, I'm gonna miss my dragon blade, but that is pretty meaty. I just had a quick chat with Dad about the Doom games on Switch. They come with the conclusion that most of the space is taken by the first 2 game switches because Bethesda is packing it to customize and store of this DOSBox? No, they wouldn't have just ported across the DOSBox version. It had no controller support. Plus, DOSBox is tiny. Ow, 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 ow. Protect me, you fuckers! So I said customize, then most likely mod up DOSBox in order to accept control inputs for keybinds. I don't know. Oof. First person mode's a bit terrifying when the skeleton's after you. I can't break those ones. Right. Carry this old fucker back. Camera. Oh, oh, oh. Look out. Oh, break a chest. Put him back in a bed, please. Oh, wait. He just got up straight away, did he? I didn't even see him climb out of my arms. We need to protect the builder's bell. Gather 6 bit. Yes, I'm doing that. Oh, was that one over there they wanted me to get? It all turned around. What if the quest is not going to complete until I get that bit? Oh well. Not like I'm going to not need the other box eventually. Look out! That was a good one. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm a little bit too close to death that time. Alright, that'll do. That's plenty, surely. Get out of the way! Fuck! Get out of the way! Did you not fight them where I need to build? Would you be smart enough to do that? Need a door there. Also need to craft a door, don't I? I'm coming down on the side of annoying rather than fun with this constantly under attack mechanic. We'll see how it progresses. Not loving it so far though. Kind of getting in the way. Yes, amazing. Astounding. These ready to harvest yet? Looks like it might be. Put that one there. No time to be sleeping. It's under attack, I suppose. That's right. I'll cook then. Gets better then? Yeah, I imagine it will. The more rooms we lock off, the more I'll be able to get done easier without having to be edging around. Right now, though, yeah. I can see what they're going for, but it's just kind of... How can she sleep? I wasn't allowed to sleep. Why is she allowed to sleep? She should be fighting the fucking fuckers off. Can I sleep? I can sleep. Nope, can't sleep. Well, I'll keep cooking then. Not gonna sleep now. Sure can. There we go. Right. How about the sword? So, excuse me. Currently using that, which has plus 52. Iron has plus 50, yeah. So, oh cool, I don't have to give up my Dragon's Bane. It's still more powerful than the new upgraded weapon. Christ almighty. What's this? Cloak of Vision. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Alright. I'm not sure what the other guys are carrying at the moment, but I guess I'll make like 5 of these. Hand them out if we can. I know at some point we'll need them. What were you already carrying? No, he was carrying a copper. Oh yeah, so we just upgraded him a big bunch. What was this? Here. Come here. Fucking stop moving! Here. This. 3 times. Does the king want one, do you reckon? Stop running away from me. King absolutely does not want one. Alright. Put the rest away. Zoop. Steel sword is after Dragon's Bane. It's grayed out due to lack of steel. Oh, right. Didn't even notice it. Well, I mean, the Iron Sword was a big upgrade to what they were carrying anyway. So they all had copper, which is plus 40. So we just upgraded them by 10 to attack power each. And all we had to do was break apart that armor was sitting around. But we are going to need that to make steel eventually anyway, so aren't we? That's alright. 64. This is... So yeah, that I will have to give up my Dragon's Bane. Ah, such a cool looking sword. Gonna miss it when it's gone. Plus 12, but I'm already running the plus 14 shield, aren't I? Sure I am. Right. Can you give the NPC shields? Don't know if I've ever tried to give them shields. The game's never told me to give them shields. Might be worth crafting a wooden shield just to see. Because I've got infinite wood at this point. Will you accept a shield? You will not accept a shield. Right. Right, let that cook while we do the quest. Well done, Valet. The walls around the Builder's Bell are good as new. Our safety zone grows ever larger. It's all thanks to me, you young whippersnappers. You should learn a thing or two from your elders and betters. Ha ha ha. This is an excellent start. If we can keep up this momentum and reinforce the rest of the rooms, we may be able to take the fight to the enemy again. As we return the castle to its former glory, the civilians who fled and the soldiers who deserted might just be inspired to return. Complete. I've tried ringing that builder's bell before, but no matter how I struck it, it would make no more than a dull funk. Little did I suspect that only a fully fledged builder could ring it. Right, Violet, give it a good thwack. I want to see what happens. Alright then. Fa-bong! Ooh. Got lots of new guys. What do we get? 7. All at once. Not bad. Population of Violet's base just got a little bigger. See, it doubled in size. Barracks. Nope. Oh, we can build castle wall now. Okay, so I didn't really need to collect as much as I thought. Looking lamp. Nice little tables. Proper toilet. First aid kit. Hello. And a map. Small scale soldier doll thingy. Well. What do we have here? Seven with one blow. Ooh, nice. Nice reference. Gadzuk, what a terrific toll. The mere sound of it has me feeling 50 years younger. So you feel 0. Is he 50? Did he say he was 50? Or did he say he was fighting for 50 years? He said he was fighting for 50 years, so we'll call it 70. I have a sudden urge to build something. I never thought this peculiar bell might harbour such power. Castle wall and castle tile blocks and castle columns to boot. Well, it seems you have developed a taste for castle building, Violet. Well. Seems the peal of that bell has drawn some of my loyal subjects back home. Listen here, builder. Have it the foggiest what sort of sinful spell you've I don't know what that word is. Ensorcelled. Ensorcelled? No idea how to pronounce that word. But I certainly appreciate it. First take is just... Oh, it's just decorations? Damn it. It was going to be a bit of healing. Oh. Oh well. I suspect we'll be building some sort of hospital room for the injured soldiers at some point that'll need to go in that case. What do you say, Violet? How about giving a hearty welcome to our newfound friends? Just, you fucking settle down! Jesus. We heard the bell and our hearts were filled with hope. Is Moonbrook finally back to the fight? Well, I never. If it isn't Zara. Zara is a fellow member of the Moonbrook Brigade Guards. In the castle film, she led surviving townspeople to safety. So, not a coward. Your place looks much more lively than last I saw it. Here's your new friend work. She doesn't look like a military woman. This is Violet. She's a builder, don't you know? She's helping us repair the castle. But builder? Heavens forfend! Master of Destruction will surely strike us down for keeping such company. Monster's been trying to hunt us ever since we made a run for it. Zara here kept us safe. Now it looks like our running days are over. I can say that again. I'm a big believer in the children's teachings. As the next girl, but living in a castle got to be better than dying in a cave. Builder or no builder? Zara the Advocate. Yay. Maybe suggest, but trying not to spoil it. Well, they gave me a first aid kit decor item. I promise you that it's some sort of hospital room I have to build or something. It only makes sense alongside barracks and stuff. Feelsies. What's next work? Remember they heard that bell ring out, and soon I knew you were the one. Builder who will save Moonbrook from its futile fate. I now know what must be done. We must abandon the children of Hargon and become a builder like you. Warwick, serious? Gadzooks! A single slap of a clanger's clapper is enough to renounce your faith. This will be the end of us, I tell you. That's if these newcomers to the council don't finish us off first. Maybe an enemy spy in their midst. Traitor. Mole. Think one of them's a mole? Get your glasses checked, Grandad. They're obviously all human. Oh, the resounding ring of that bell drew the veil from my eyes. I cannot see in children of Argon one minute longer. No, you must see, not you too. Do not make rash decisions, I prithee. I know not if we can defeat Argon's hordes, but they outnumber us by a truly horrendous margin. But now we have hope. So long as a shred of hope remains, we must try. And this is where you come in, Violet. Come speak with me, girl. We have much to discuss. What's these? Hear me, my subjects. I speak not just to Violet, but to all citizens of Moonbrook. Ankle deep in snow, I stand here proclaiming to you. For many long, grueling years, we have done battle against the monster's beastly brigades. It was our duty, as faithful followers of the Children of Hagon, to keep the fires of war aflame. No more! If the royal castle can be rebuilt, our army strengthened, then we may yet end this war and emerge victorious. For this, we of Moonbrook shall need your help, Builder. This is my decree. Rebuild Moonbrook Castle. I would have you repair the ruined rooms and fortify the fortifications. And last but not least, rebuild the great gate, that we might sally forth to face the fiends in the field. If we are to match these battle-hardened beasts, we must not only repair our ruined citadel, but build it bigger and better than ever before. So we're not just going to fix up the castle, we're going to bash the baddies blockading the place too. This one might actually be pretty fun. So far it's been build this, build that. Now we get to smash some skulls. You can come in. Warwick, my boy, you are the finest swordsman of all of Moonbrook. You will be responsible for Violet's safety. See that no harm comes to her. I wonder if he gets punished if I die. Lisa, you are my most cunning strategist. I leave it to you to guide Violet in expanding our fortifications in the most efficient manner. Your wish is my command, Your Majesty, but I feel I must voice my objections. I cannot abandon the Children of Hagon's teachings. I cannot become a builder. Please do not command me to do so. Very well, Anissa. Your hard-headedness makes you a fine soldier. I would not wish you to soften your stance before you are ready. Hear me, my people! Whenever you seek victory, or merely to prolong the war, it is crucial that the castle be rebuilt. Though it may take all of our combined strength, we shall restore Moonbrook to its former glory. Hooray! Let the mission begin. Pilsies, this feels like a natural stopping point for a quick break. So I can see to my biological functions and make a fresh coffee. Ooh. How you all doing? You doing well? Happy you're doing well. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. BRBs!